of the most beautiful races of my life. Maybe the most beautiful. That push at the start, that overtaking in the outside at 200 kilometers an hour, in the same corner where a few months ago I left the car and 2 vertebrae, and where I should have been afraid, but instead I don't even know anymore the word fear. So I got the lead, and then 15 qualifying laps. That was a monstrous pace, everything perfect, until that victory, which I chased for months, finally came after slaps, beatings and disappointment. A victory capable of making me cry in front of all of you there. It was something truly incredible. But like all good things, unfortunately it has a price. And the price you can clearly see in this graph. This was my heart rate throughout the race, from 180 to 190 steady. It means that I pushed, yes, it means that I gave everything, but it also means that it was too much. I truly pushed too hard. And that had consequences. Guys, 130 BPMs and I did nothing, I just woke up. The thing is that this is going to be the toughest race ever because this night was horrible. I mean, I had fever because of the heat of yesterday. Until 3 o'clock I was pouring out and I don't know why. And then I slept like 10 minutes and then 1 hour awake. However, whatever. Oh, 114. Great.
Non c'avevo i guanti tuoi, non ne ho portato qua la macchina. Ho tirato il guanto tuo e mette le mazze.
Ne scottava troppo.
Impossibile, qui, i pantaloncini.
Tutto. No, devastante. Io sono proprio KO.
Adesso non c'è molto tempo.
No.
E in macchina?
Portiamo sempre l'acqua. Ah, dopo un minuto fa...
Intanto però su sali
minerali adesso, guarda.
Non so manco se si può mettere.
con Nostrom, ti ricordi? Sì, avevamo fatto pure la pompetta.
Che potremmo fare al volo?
Senti,
Lo vuoi? Una bottiglia legata nel normale con tubo.
è che la bottiglia deve succhiare e quindi fa fatica a succhiare. Già lì stai in apnea. Se ci fosse quello là,
Il GT4 che sei comodo con l'aria condizionata, prendevo il tubicino e mettevo con questa che sei lì.
No. Qua ci deve essere la pompetta che te la spara l'acqua, non puoi stare lì ad aspirare, perché non ce la fai. Non so se ci abbiamo qualcosa.
C'è Gabrielino che ti spara l'acqua in bocca.
Mi serve, raga, non è servita ieri, non serve oggi.
Oggi meno
Oggi mi serve un defibrillatore, mi serve l'acqua. Yeah, I'm quite out of shape. You know, the 2 injuries this year obviously didn't help. And now there is a second race to do. It's 10:30 a.m. I have slept 3 hours and I'm knocked out. I just have to squeeze the last of the energy out of every cell of my body and make this final effort. But there is a good news in all of this, fortunately. And the good news is that I start on pole position. And in this track, starting in pole position, we can say it's an easy win, right? And then, from there, I'll squeeze out all the energies that I don't have to finish this second race, and then I will finally be able to die in peace. Oh no, wait, I forgot that I have 2 more races with legend cars after that. Okay, one thing at a time.
Ok, velocità, giusto, la velocità all'uscita della curva.
This is the race that might be worth a championship. I start from pole position in my home race, race 2 in front of all of you. I have to do everything I can to win this race. Look at that, Jouffroy is a bit too ahead of me. He should stay behind, What is he doing? Come on, let's go. Green. Good start. Jouffroy is side by side. We get now to the biggest and fastest corner of the whole championship. I am in the inside. Whoa, look at that, he's still in the outside. What did he do in the outside? We get now to the brake and I have to brake as hard as I can. We get to turn 3. I am in the inside, he's still in the outside. We're side by side. Now we get to turn 4. Look, damn, I lost lost it! I lost traction! Ah.
Oh, and a collision for Capelli. Anto fell further back in the order, sends everyone else skittling, and that is a major incident. Several cars collected there, coming out of turn 5 and into turn 6.
Attenzione, full Cursiello, ora.
Ah, damn it! But Jouffroy was 2 ahead. He should have been behind me, not ahead of me. You saw that from the video, right?
Ma no, Jouffroy era più avanti di me in partenza, devi segnalarlo.
Ok, Gobi.
So, I mean, I did not give my 100% there in that corner. I mean, I'm tired. I'm really too tired. I could have done better, but yeah, I'm tired. But I still don't understand how I lost the car in turn 4 in the inside. Why? Why did I drift like that? There was no grip there.
Rimani alla velocità corretta, mi raccomando.
Sì, io vado veloce solo in curva, l'importante è non superare i 3.500 in terza. La curva posso farla veloce, no?
Esattamente, perché tanto qua ci faranno ripartire sicuramente o sotto safety car o adesso vediamo in che modo, quindi non esagerare adesso.
No, ma tu non lo vedi, ci sono 6 macchine esplose all'uscita dei Cimini, 6.
Ho visto, io c'ho qua il video. Restart in fila singola.
No, veramente?
Lap 6 with the return to green flag racing. Jouffroy with a good start there. Alberto Naska, though, under pressure from Vladimir Ostiortis.
Distanza mezzo secondo, attento a quello dietro, distanza mezzo secondo da quello davanti. Gira 3 decimi più forte di te, Safety car. La safety car in questo giro, fila singola.
Copy.
Pronto alla full Cursiello.
Porco zio, ma come ha fatto?
94 ha chiuso sulla 9 e tipo si è ribaltata, non ho capito, ho visto bene dove si è schiantata perché stavo guardando te. Sto per comunicare una cosa che non ti piacerà per niente. La gara finirà sotto safety car.
Ma veramente?
Veramente.
Qual è il motivo? Troppi incidenti?
Troppi incidenti anche pesanti e quindi basta, safety car finisce sotto safety car.
Ma la partenza della gara proprio, dobbiamo far reclamo quindi?
Per forza, è l'unica cosa che possiamo fare, l'unica cosa veramente che possiamo fare.
What a shitty race. Now, I understand the heat, I understand the desire to win, but I don't understand how it's possible to switch off the brain and crash in every single lap of the race. I really feel sorry for those who came to watch the race and melted from the heat in the stands. Now, there are many things to say, and let's start with the most urgent one, the protest. I have to run straight to the race control to request a review about Jouffroy's start, because from my point of view, that start was not regular. Now, the rules establish the zone, which is that area delimited by these 2 flags. And at the start, when entering the zone, the car in second place must not beat the car in pole position. It always has to be slightly behind. And where was Jouffroy? He was in front. And how do I prove this to you? Simple. This is a freeze frame on the grid where we are perfectly aligned. You can see from the line on the ground as a reference. And this is when we are entering the zone. You can see that. He's ahead of me. You want another reference? When we pass under the bridge, before the zone, he's already in the shadow while I'm not yet. That means he's ahead of me. And when we enter the zone, he's in the same position. So it means he's still ahead of me. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not something he did on purpose. But you know, racing drivers sometimes do mistakes. And so, we just wait. Talking about the rest, the race. I mean, I really feel sorry for the people who came to watch the race. But unfortunately, the race control had to make this decision. And unfortunately, I would have done the same if I was in their place. And you know why? Because for every car that EuroNASCAR 2 driver wrecked in our race, there will be a pro driver who will not be able to race because the car is wrecked and the team has not enough time to fix the car. So after they saw the mess that was going on, they said, enough is enough, which is totally fair. And of course, that means I lost the race. So I'm going to take the second place, which is certainly important because I'm catching up on Theortis, but it really weighs so much because if I had won, I would have gained so much on everybody. And there's something more I want to tell you, which is if today I was at the top of my physical condition, I would have won the race. Yeah, because it is true that Giuffre was a bit ahead of me on the start. It is true that in a foliar corner he did an incredible maneuver in the outside, but it is also true that I was not aggressive enough. For example, here, I could have dived in hard, touching him and keeping the position, also in the following corner, but I did not, because I was too tired. I was really exhausted. I was knocked out. So I'm taking a good share of responsibility for this defeat. And at this point, I can't do anything else but waiting for the outcome of the protest. Monday, nothing. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, nothing. Friday, finally the race control was able to review the images from the track, and this is the outcome. Naska, give up. No further action. Giuffre P1, Naska P2. But wait. I mean, there is a clear evidence to prove that Giuffre was starting ahead of me. Yes, it's clear. But unfortunately, now we're getting into the realm of the law, of lawyers, courts, judges, all the stuff that I always hated, because the law sometimes is unfair. Now, the law of our sport states that this camera that I used is not acceptable as an evidence. The only evidence accepted are the circuit cameras, the TV cameras, and the internal camera approved by the promoter. And this is the law. I mean, it's not right or wrong, it's the law. So, from the internal camera, what can you see? Nothing. How can you determine that it was in front from this image? It's just impossible. And from this one, it's impossible. So, Naska, forget it. Guys, this is the law, and I mean, Maradona won a world championship by scoring a goal with the hand. Verstappen won a world championship by making many irregular things. So, you know what? I just have to learn to drive a bit more outside of the rules, right? Well, unfortunately, I can't, because I have 1 million people watching my videos, so I have to be a good example. Because considering the visibility that I have, in every race I have one sniper aiming at my car with an anti-tank rifle ready to shoot at me. The clear demonstration of this is that in race 1, I got a penalty which made me lose the championship for just having warmed up the tire 20 meters over the limit. So this is it. I accept it. It's the downside of having a big YouTube channel. So let's just look forward. Next race, Most. Last year I completely dominated. So this year I'm getting to Most angry as a beast.